but that Syria was on the verge of breaching that understanding by allowing Turkish forces to deploy at a military airbase near Aleppo. Israel says it repeatedly warned Syria that such a deployment would pose a threat to Israel's security, but Damascus chose to ignore those warnings. Israel then struck the Abu al-Duhur military airfield in Idlib province. Syrian and regional reports say 4 aircraft hit runways and storage facilities at the base. There were no immediate reports of casualties. The strike came after a Turkish military delegation reportedly visited the airfield to examine plans to rehabilitate its runway. The IDF has not commented, but a senior Israeli official acknowledged to Fox News that Israel carried out the operation. The official said Israel had shared sensitive intelligence with Washington before the strike at the highest levels of both governments. But
and Syria has pretty much already responded. I mean, Syrian Foreign Minister al-Assad Shabani told Axios Wednesday that he made clear to Israel his government wasn't working with Turkey to amass a military presence at a Syrian airbase, but Israel went ahead and attacked the site anyway. So Israel pretty much did reach out. They said, "Hey, yo, I mean, what are you doing here? Like, are you literally about to let in Turkey to start amassing a military presence?" And the Syrian foreign minister was like, "No, dude, we don't even know what you're talking about. This is not what this is for." Well, and Israel's like, "Okay, all right, bomb them anyway." It's like, no, that's literally what they said. They hung up the phone and were just like, "Bomb them just in case." But hold on, but the Syrian foreign minister said that that they weren't using it to amass military presence. So bomb them anyway. You can never be too safe when it comes to Israel's security. Like, bruh.
The United States has issued an unusually sharp rebuke. Special Envoy for Syria Tom Barak said he was deeply concerned, calling the strikes an unnecessary escalation that does not advance regional stability. Barak urged all sides to show restraint and prioritize diplomatic engagement. Turkey also condemned the strike, while the Syrian foreign minister called it an unjustified provocation and a violation of Syria's sovereignty. The Prime Minister's office says Israel will not tolerate threats to its security, but would welcome a return to the previous status quo. Where social media posts show new Syrian army recruits chanting death threats against Jews, raising fresh concerns over the extremist ideology taking root inside Syria's rebuilt security forces.
I mean, Israel do be bombing Syria so recklessly. And Syria is pretty much being ran by, ex-Al-Qaeda. So what do you expect? And here's the thing. Israel kind of supported the movement of this new, ex-Al-Qaeda leader. So why are they complaining? I mean, you didn't like that Assad guy. We got him up out of here. You got an ex-Bin Laden, you got an ex-Al-Qaeda head chopper. And now you're mad? I mean, no, trust me. I was mad with y'all, but I thought y'all wanted this, to be quite honest.
In a separate development in Syria, the head of the UN nuclear watchdog agency says IAEA inspectors have found several tons of nuclear material at an undeclared site in Syria. IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi, speaking in Damascus.
What? IAEA discovers nuclear material at Syria's site? Hey, yo, hold on. Yo, they about to bomb the shit out of Syria, bro. Hold up, bro. Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think if this is true, or like I said, this is Israeli media, guys. So they might just be selling to their people another reason to bomb a country. This might not be true. So you got to remember that, this is coming from Israeli media. I mean, the country that likes to create any excuse to bomb a country in the Middle East, of course. But what?
IAEA inspectors have found several tons of nuclear material at an undeclared site in Syria. IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi, speaking in Damascus, said the material could be put to bad use and will be placed under international safeguards. Syria's Foreign Minister Assad al-Shabani said Damascus voluntarily declared the material to the IAEA last month, saying it dates back to the legacy of the former Assad regime. Grossi said Syrian
So I guess Assad might have been actually going for nukes secretly. Damn. And the only reason we're finding out is because this new regime is pretty much saying, well, we're willing to give it up.
IAEA experts will work together to safely store and account for the material.
أن هذه المواد لا تشكل خطرا وأنها ستبقى في العهدة
He
الوطنية.
said the material is not dangerous and will remain in Syrian custody. And this guy's pretty much talking about the nuclear material that the IAEA has discovered
السورية
in Syria,
وخاضعة لنظام
subject to
الضمانات
agencies'
الوكالة.
guarantees. Okay.
كما تؤكد حقها القانوني والسيادي في الاستخدام.
All right, and Syria ensures its legal right to use the material for civilian
المدنية
and
والسلمية
peaceful
للطاقة النووية.
purposes in what coincides with its national interests. Yeah, what coincides with its national interests. And I mean, bro, I'm sorry. Like, trust me, I get that, but bro, that's exactly what Iran said, and we're still attacked. I mean, and we're attacking these guys now. They've been saying, well, look, we just want to use it for civilian and peaceful purposes. And then we turn around and says, no, you're trying to build a nuke. So I don't know if you want to do that, bro. I mean, if I was really talking to Syria, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know if that's the best move. You over here talking about you got nuclear material to use it for civilian and peaceful purposes. I mean, look, bro, not to sound like an asshole, but just because you're a Muslim Arab country, we do not believe you. And we should believe you. And that shouldn't be a reason to not believe you, but that's just the reality of the world we're living in right now. I mean, look, if you're a Muslim country talking about, oh, we want a nuclear program for peaceful purposes, I mean, we should believe you, but we just don't, sadly. That's just the way it is.
بما ينسجم مع مصالحها الوطنية والتزاماتها الدولية.
Joining us now is Middle East expert Hussein Abdul Hussein. He's a now research fellow at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies in the U.S. Hussein, President Trump says he's done talking